Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Daniel, your IT extraordinaire with Network in Action, and today I'm joined by the wonderful Joyce Strimple of the Cougar Connections in Houston, Texas. Joyce, how are you today?
Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
You as well. I'm great. I'm really great. I've been reaching out to all of our franchisees and just getting a sense of their experience with Network in Action, how it's been. And we wanted to hear from you, your thoughts. So how long have you had your Network in Action franchise?
I've had it since the summer of 2017.
Okay, summer 2017. So about 3 years now. And before that, and I think you still are, you're doing the J. Hilburn. I see your wardrobe back there. Very handsome
I'm
wardrobe.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
actually a men's stylist. I have been a men's stylist since 2009, uh, and I work with discerning men all over Houston and outside of Houston. So I've always networked. I loved it. Was in BNI for many years, but I love having my own group and my own
Hmm.
people and helping them get new business and refer business to each other.
Right on, right on. And I imagine that obviously the networking aspect feeds in well to your other business. So you get to kind of do both things at the same time. Yeah.
I do. I actually was excited about Network in Action, the business model, because I was approached by the franchisor Scott Talley about doing a University of Houston group.
Yeah.
That's why we're called Cougar Connections. We're not that type of cougar. So only those in Houston would relate to that. It's the University of Houston mascot. And so
Yes.
we are probably one of, maybe the only one, collegiate networking group. So we
Yeah.
all have that University of Houston connection, and that's great.
And I appreciate you clarifying that because it actually had not occurred to me. So yeah, it is the University of Houston mascot, and which is interesting because a lot of people get into the franchising business and they think that they need to service this or position their franchise in a geographic manner when really you could go with concept as well. And your concept is targeted towards University of Houston alumni, and that's been working well for you. And great. And
We're
so,
not all University of Houston. Not every member is an alumni. A lot of them are just supporters of the fine schools. So
okay,
just wanted
fans
to
of the
clarify.
football team.
Yes.
All right. And so what do you enjoy most about your Network and Action franchise?
I enjoy building the relationships and connecting. I love to connect the members together and outside the group with either my connections. Um, that foremost, but I do love the socializing.
Oh yeah.
So I've been missing it during COVID. We actually went to a Zoom platform, but next month in October, we will be meeting in person.
Okay, right on, right on. Have you so you've gone since COVID to in-person meetings, and I was actually going to ask you about how COVID affects your business. So you went from in-person meetings to 100% virtual. Is that how you did it?
We had our last virtual meeting, in-person meeting in March, early
Hmm.
March. Then April and May, we had Zoom meetings. And then in June, we had an in-person meeting.
Okay.
And then, things got heated up again here in Houston, and then we moved
Yeah.
back to Zoom meeting. But I think we're good now. And Zoom in September. So we're ready to get together and do a hybrid. I mean, we
Okay.
may Zoom for those that want to attend uh, by that communication, and then we will also do it in person.
Yeah, and I've seen the hybrid model for meetings work pretty well in other groups. So obviously I'm tech on our side, so if you need any help setting that up, you just reach out to me and I got your back. So overall, like I see what you did with with your response to COVID. How do you think company wide, we did with our response here?
It's interesting. If you go back to early March, that was the official first summit that
Yeah.
franchise did, and it was fabulous. And all the franchisors left there with this great plan.
Mm-hmm.
But then what happened to our country? So we had to pivot on that. And Scott, and particularly you, Danella, did a great job of getting us all online. And there are no other networkers groups that were doing that,
Yeah.
particularly in the Houston area. Um, Thinking of the different chamber of commerces that I belong to, other networking groups, they weren't even on Zoom yet. They were
Mm-hmm.
pretty much paralyzed on what to do. And Scott and you all, his team, put it together very quickly, and it's just been smooth.
Yeah,
So,
it's been, I mean, I'd have to say we're blessed on our end. Um,
yes.
we have a team of go-getters, and we, by and large, did not let this thing really hold us back, and we're still creating those connections and making meaningful relationships with our members. So I'm really happy to be a part of it. So let's go ahead and pivot away from COVID a bit. It's kind of a bummer of a subject, but again, I'm glad we're getting through it. So, what advice would you have for somebody who is interested in starting their own group or even looking at a franchise?
My advice, because your group may be different than mine, you may be in a certain geographical area, is to know your area, or if you're new to the area, go out and just do a little market survey of the needs of your area. You got to like people. That's very
Absolutely.
important.
Yeah.
Uh, and just make a list of potentials. I always say that. I
Hmm.
say that when people are coming in my styling business too. Make a potential list of members, and then go back to Scott and get your franchise,
Yeah. There you go.
and they get going.
Yeah. All right. Right on. And so, let's see. What bases have I not covered? All right. What is your favorite group activity?
I probably my favorite group activity. I'm a very big proponent of LinkedIn, and I have been using it to grow my businesses for many years. So I like it when we are in a group setting and we use LinkedIn and we go in and recommend each other's profile, and we figure out how to use that platform now to
Yes.
get members, to get new business. So that's probably one of my best things to do is when we do the social media, because we all
Yeah.
need help with that.
And I know you're withholding a bit right now because you told me earlier. You said I'm more of the social butterfly. I like hanging out after the
Oh, yeah.
meetings and
I
and
love
kicking it
hanging
with the
out.
members. Yeah, me
I'll tell
too.
you, our meetings stop promptly at 5 o'clock.
Hmm.
We meet at a wine bar in the Memorial area,
Nice.
and they don't stop at 5. They usually go to 7 or 8. So our members hang around, they do their one-on-ones, they get to know each other and visit. So, and I'm there too.
Right
We're
on.
having fun, and it's networking for adults.
Yeah, of
Definitely.
course. And I love seeing that, the relationships, everyone starts off in the group, nobody knows each other, especially, when, in the very beginning. And then they all, you know, become friendly, they start to learn about one another's businesses, and eventually you see true, real friendships come out of this thing. And yeah, I know Scott, he joked around, he says, we don't want this to become a social circle, we're here for a purpose. And but really it's just a byproduct of the great product that is Network in Action. So I'm a fan, obviously, and we really appreciate having you on. I gotta let you go, but is there any parting words, maybe an invite to join your group, or any parting words you might have for somebody that is interested in um, perhaps having their own Network in Action franchise?
Well, first off, for my group, I will do an advertisement for that. We
Right
do
on.
have some spots open. We meet typically the first Wednesday of the month from 3:30 to 5. At the Memorial Wine Bar, we may be moving, but we will be close to 610 and I-10, that whole area over there.
Okay.
Doesn't matter where you are. We have customers, members from all over parts of Houston. Secondly, this is a great business opportunity. It really is. It is easy franchise, easy investment, long-term results. You can actually bring in somebody to help you. With my group, my son, recent graduate from University of Houston. So he's helping me. He's learning how to network, and he's part of the group. So it's great to become not only your own business, but if you have family members to help you, why
Right on.
not have them join in?
Yeah, and you have a good partner there. I know I've spoken with him a few times,
Mhm.
helping with email and thing like that. He's a competent man, and I know you guys are going to be a great team together. So keep on rocking it, Joyce. All
We
right,
are. We
and keep
are.
making powerful men look powerful. All right,
Yes, we do.
all right.
Thank you.
It's been really great talking with you, as always.
Great to talk to you today.
Bye bye.
Peace out.